Hello dear friends and followers. Today we have the OrcaTorch H01 camera tray for review with us. We have pre-assembled the base plate, which you can see. We have pre-assembled also the top plate, and we have pre-assembled the two handles. As you can see, it is a very sturdy package and it looks very good in terms of design. The only issue I can see right away here is if you have a bigger camera, especially those DSLR freaks, the camera is not gonna fit in between these two plates and you just need to remove the top plate. But this is very easily done just by unscrewing these two top ball joints, which unscrew like this. And your issue is taken care of and you can screw them back on. Another thing you can do with this top plate is you can also use it instead of the base plate. You can exchange the two, and like this you have a lower profile tray also for your camera, as the base plate, the original one, is quite big in terms of dimensions. Now, a small tip from me right away is they all have the same threads here on the tray itself. And what happens if you're using the handles alone, if you move them a little bit around like this and you jiggle them around, they're gonna start to get loose. They're not gonna turn, as they have this protection down here, as they have this small bolt which doesn't let them turn, but they can move a little bit and then they come unloose. This is a small issue if you're using it underwater and it's very annoying, but there is an easy fix. There is a glue called Loctite which I can highly recommend. You just need a drop or two onto the thread, and then you screw it in. Like now, imagine I'm gonna put a drop or two of Loctite here. You screw it in, you leave it for a couple of hours to make sure it really dries out. What happens? The glue crystallizes and it doesn't let it move anymore. What happens if you need it again? You can just heat it up with a hot air blower and the glue will come loose. This is the ideal glue to use here. Obviously there are also other similar glues and I am not making any publicity, or I don't have any relations with that company. The same thing is exactly down here, which is the most important, as they will start to move. There are included the double ball clamps and the triple ball clamps. I had two of each included in my package, and then there are these two longer and these two shorter extensions or ball joint arms, as they are called. They have a very simple design, but it's effective and they're very light. The way you assemble them is very easy on this ball joint. Just take the clamp, you take it out a bit in order so it fits on. You put it on one side, you put it on the other, and you just screw it on again. Make sure they're both in, and screw it all the way until they are tight. There you go. As I said, there are these two sizes included in the package, and they are very handy depending on what kind of light, what camera you use. You can vary in between them, you could even extend them. And to be honest, with these extensions, with these clamps, you are free to your imagination regarding on how you want to set them up, on how long, to which side. You are free on your imagination how to do it. I can give you an example, which you're gonna see right now, of me diving this tray underwater on a normal dive with my camera on it, and there you can see how this works.